really benefit me. Not yet, but I'm thinking maybe. I think I have most of my interviews tomorrow, so we'll see.
Christian, did we come in a little lighter today than what we expected?
Yeah, a little bit. I thought I was going to be up there around 288, 285, but once again, I played at 305 pounds, 295 pounds, so it's not going to be hard for me to get up to 300, 290, anywhere they need me to play at.
Do you want to play at a lighter weight and be a true defensive end, or are you looking at it to be a 5 technique or defensive tackle?
Right now, I think a lot of people are looking at me as defensive end. I'm playing a little bit of defensive tackle, coming inside and passing down, so probably I am going to start out a little bit lighter around 285, but if I need to play defensive tackle, I can gain the weight. I think that's something that a lot of scouts know, and it's going to be really helpful for me.
Who's your agent?
Neil Cornrich.
When you look back on your career in the Big Ten, any teams or games that really stick out for you?
Just the battles against Wisconsin. Those are always tough physical games. I think those are always good matchups. See who's one of the physical teams in the Big Ten. Ohio State, the Penn State games. I think we're always ready and perform well against those games. So I think those are going to be well on my resume. Really.
Were there any players that stood out in your mind? You said, I really want to see how I match up with this guy.
Going down to Senior Bowl, playing against guys like Anthony, Karimi, Moffitt. You always want to go against the best. So I compete against the best, and I held my own. I think that's something that's really going to propel me up there. But once again, there's a lot of ground to make when you're going against the top guys in the NFL.
Did you say you were going to play defensive end in the NFL, or that's an option?
I'm going to play wherever they need for me to play at. But I think right now a lot of people are looking at me as a defensive end just because I only played one full season at defensive tackle. I do have a lot of game tape at defensive tackle, but right now I think they're leaning more towards defensive end.
Talk about the defensive line at Iowa last season. All three of you guys here at the Combine. Talk about what it's like to play with so much talent on that defensive line.
I mean, it's great. Playing with guys like Adrian Claiborne and Carl Klug who come into work every single day and who have top talent, regardless of some of the best defensive linemen in the country, is good. It's just going to make you work even harder. You don't want to be left in the dust with those guys, so it's definitely good to play with some of the better guys. And at the same time, they're going to make you better on film. It's good to have those guys next to you, so you're not always being double teamed. Adrian was getting a lot of attention this year, but that freed up a lot of options for me and Carl to make some plays, so it's definitely good.
Do you feel like all three of you guys?
I saw you in the drills, and I feel like you were determined to try to win every single time. Did you feel like you had a little something to prove there at the Super Bowl and one of those big name offensive line?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I want to prepare my name up there as one of the best defensive linemen in this draft. So going against guys like Karimi, who's one of the top offensive linemen, guys like Moffitt, Anthony, some of the guy from Colorado, those guys who you want to play against, you want to show tape against, and you can show that you can compete against. That's something that was really important to me over the Senior Bowl. I think I did a very good job with that, but I still got a long ways to go when you talk about some of the top offensive linemen who've established themselves in the NFL.
What did teams tell you when you did it with those guys after practice? What were you hearing?
I mean, you hear the good things, but obviously you got to take into consideration what the things you need to work on. Because I didn't win every one. And those guys are good, but there's even better guys in the NFL. So just got to take in every question that people have for you. You need to know what you need to do better, and that's absolutely what we're going for.
With someone of your size and athletic ability, growing up in Lawrence, how did you not become a basketball player?
Basketball was huge in Kansas, and I was okay at it. I didn't even have a jump shot, so that kind of eliminated that right away. But just playing with guys like Brady Morningstar, who's the point guard for Kansas right now, was good. And seeing the talent level that he had kind of made me shy away from basketball, and being bigger than anybody else pretty much made football my primary sport, really.
Christian, you don't have football. What do you do with your degree?
I'm an art major, so I design all my tattoos, and I actually was talking to some of the guys from Under Armour. I would love to be a graphic designer if I could. So that's something I'm really looking forward to, is getting my degree in art so I can do something in the sports world, whether it's design shoes for the next year or go out there and show people the next designs. It would be pretty awesome.
How many tattoos do you have?
I'm not sure. I got a lot. I don't know.
What do you call playing with Brian Balaga? Did you go up against him much in practice?
Yeah.
Okay, what do you call those matchups?
Physical matchups. I mean, that guy, you see him. He's in the Super Bowl. He's one of the rookies that won the Super Bowl this year. So he knows what he's doing. That's a good measure stick to see where you are and how you match up against the best competition. So I think that was definitely one of the better competitions you could go against, and that's just what Iowa has to offer for people.
Have you ever dropped back to pass coverage? And if so, how did it go?
Yeah, I usually drop back in pass coverage. I played outside linebacker in high school, so I mean I'm not terrible at it. I can hold my own, and I think that once people see me run on Monday, they'll know that I can probably cover any kind of tight end that they need me to. So I think that's another thing that's going to help me out a little bit.
What do you think you'll run?
Hopefully I run somewhere in the 4.7, 4.6 range. That's what I'm, especially since I'm a little bit lighter right now. Hopefully I can get my time down there a little bit more, and hopefully I'm going to try to open some eyes up.
What did you weigh?
283 pounds.
Is the 40 a big thing for you Monday?
I think it is, just to show that how athletic I am. I think that right now a lot of people know that I can run on the field, but they really never seen how fast I truly am. I ran track in high school, so that's going to really help me out and show the people that I'm a 283 pound that can run with linebackers, tight ends, and keep the speed up in the NFL.
Do you feel like you're a first rounder? Do you think you could sneak in the first round?
I hope so. I hope so. It would be nice. But it's going to be, to see the competition here, it's definitely going to be a little bit hard. It's going to be a battle, so I'm looking forward to it though.